Good day, yogis. This is Stephen Chang coming to you live from Simha Yoga Lab in Jersey City, New Jersey. Please visit my website, simhayoga.com, for the full streaming schedule, as well as my payment information for Venmo and for PayPal. My preferred way of payment is through Venmo, and my handle is Simha Yoga Lab, and the 4-digit ID code, if you're prompted for it, is 8096. Classes are $10. If you're having a difficult time right now, $5 is fine. Please note that I am streaming through Instagram and Facebook, and then the videos are archived into those platforms. And then I also upload those exact same videos to my YouTube channel, which is Simha Yoga Lab. And if you're having a shaky experience with your Instagram and your Facebook, it is a better choice to go into YouTube, because the audio video is much better on that platform. Especially if you're not streaming with me on the streaming times and you're practicing anytime throughout the day, the better choice is through the YouTube channel. So again, it's Simha Yoga Lab on YouTube. Alright, so today's class is Intermediate Advanced. It is a level 2, level 3, so there are many variations here, and we go deeper and more advanced into a lot of different poses. If you're newer to my practice, make sure that you are checking in to make sure that you're not doing anything that is too much out of your range. If you want to try certain things, please mindfully move into the poses. If it's good, keep going with me. If you like additional or other variations within a pose that I'm not asking for, feel free to explore. Just make sure that you don't go too far and steer off from where we are by too much, okay? I give people a lot of freedom to kind of explore their own practice. Now, in contrast, if I'm going too far, please pull back, take a modification, do the basic pose instead. You don't have to do everything that I'm asking for. Okay, if you have tight hips or tight lower back, please elevate on a block or a blanket. You can also use a towel or a book. Alright, sitting up tall, palms face up. Let the fingers come together. We'll draw thumb and index fingers touching. Grounding evenly through your seat. Lips touching, shoulders broadening, and start to center the breath. Deep inhales and exhales through the nose. Three arms together, inhale. Keeping the eyes closed, hands together in prayer, off of the heart, pressing the thumbs into your heart, heart back into the thumbs, lifting the heart up toward the sky, setting an intention for yoga practice, devoting your practice to someone or something, but to yourself, your supreme self that lives within your heart. Chanting the mantra for purification, purifying the space in which you practice yoga. Call and response. Om Pavitraha, Om Pavitraha, Pavitrava, Pavitrava, Sarva Vushtan, Sarva Vushtan, Gatopiva, Gatopiva, Yaha Smarit, Yaha Smarit, Pundrikaksham, Pundrikaksham, Sapahya, Sapahya, Bihyendraha, Bihyendraha, Suchihi, Suchihi. Starting to open the eyes and let the palms face up. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, right ear to the right shoulder, right hand to the left side. Elongating through the left side of the neck. Chin toward the right shoulder. Release back to center, drop the right hand. Left ear to the left shoulder, left hand to the right side. Chin toward the left shoulder. Release back to center, drop the left hand, chin toward the chest. Big circles with the head one direction, ear to one side, roll it back. Opposite side, roll the center. A few more rounds at your own pace. Chin back to center again and pause. Then taking the opposite direction. And back to center again. Lift the chin parallel to the floor, neutral spine. Coming off your blocks, extend legs forward, separating your feet. Supporting with your hands either side and turn your toes toward each other. And then roll out, drop in, roll out, drop in. Outer rotation, circling. Take it back to center, switch them around. And then back to center again, cross your shins, opposite shin on top. Raise the arms up high, extend, twist to the right on the exhale. Back to center again, arms up. Exhale, other side. Back to center again. Side bends, right hand down, left arm overhead. Take it back up, other side. Back to center, legs forward, forward fold. Take it back up, swing the legs back behind you. Come to your hands and knees. Alright, separating the hands, shoulders width, knees, hips width. Tucking your toes under for additional support. Inhale, draw the navel down. Raise the tail, raise the back of the head. Exhale, round the spine. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round. This time, inhale, kick the right heel back. Exhale, right knee in toward the nose. Inhale, kick it back. Exhale, right knee in. Inhale, kick back. Exhale, right knee in. Then, open up the knee to right side, pendulating back to center. Open out to the right, pendulate back to center. Open to the right, back to center. Circles this time. Open to right, draw the knee back, and then down in toward the nose. Open to the right, draw back, down in toward the nose. One more. Open to right, draw back, down in toward the nose, and then on the inhale, kick the right heel back, tuck the left toes, lift the left knee, three-legged dog. Right knee in toward the nose and round. Kick it up, open up the hips, bend right knee to outside the right arm and touch. Kick it back up, knee comes into twist, touch your left arm. Kick it back up, step the right foot forward, warrior one. Inhale, lengthen front leg, reach up, bend the front knee, arms alongside. Inhale, take it up, exhale, take it down. Inhale up, keep the arms up, bend the front knee, warrior one. Open it up, warrior two. Same thing here, lengthen, reach up, bend the front knee, warrior two. Lengthen, reach up, warrior two. Lengthen, reach up, warrior two, reverse warrior. Exhale, side angle. Right hand inside the foot, left arm up. Extended side angle, left palm facing down and reach forward. Half bind, left arm up and behind you, stack a little bit more. Inhale, come back up, reverse warrior, full bind, wrap the right arm underneath the right leg, circle it behind you, stack, lean back and lift. If the full bind is a little bit too much right now for you, come back to the half bind. Release the binds. Inhale, come back up. Reverse warrior. Lengthen out the right leg. Triangle. Extended triangle. Left palm to face down and reach forward. Half bind. Left arm up and behind you. Stack. Revolve triangle. Raise your left arm back up. Left hand to the floor. So let's actually fold over the right leg first. Frame your right leg and fold. And now let's reverse it. Revolve it, I mean. Left hand down, right arm up to twist. Extend it, right palm facing down, reaching forward. Half bind it, right arm up and behind you to twist. Bend front knee, circle it all the way up and around. Reverse triangle, lengthen out the right leg, reach it up and back. Then bend the front knee, hands to the floor, right foot stepping back plank. And then lower all the way down to belly. 3 progressive cobras, hands alongside the rib cage. Inhale, lift up, baby cobra. Elbows drawn back and broaden your chest. Lower arms all the way down. Inhale, lift a little higher. Lower arms all the way down, lift up even higher. If you have the fullest extension, take it, or keep a slight bending of the elbows. Release all the way down, child's pose. Seat toward the heels. Come back up, remeasure for your hands and knees. Tuck in the toes, additionally. All right, on the inhale, draw the navel down, raise your tail, raise the back of the head 3 times. Exhale, round the spine. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round. This time, inhale, kick the left heel back. Exhale, left knee in toward the nose. Inhale, kick back. Exhale, left knee in. Inhale, kick back. Left knee in. Good. Inhale, open out to left side, pendulating back to center. Open to left, back to center. Open to left, back to center. Circles this time. Open to left, reach back behind you, knee in toward the nose. Open to left, knee behind you, knee in toward the nose. Open to left, knee behind you, knee in toward the nose. Then this time, kick the left heel back. Tuck the right toes, lift the right knee, 3-legged dog. Left knee in toward the nose and around. Kick it up, open up the hips, bend the left knee. Left knee to the outside, the left arm to touch. Kick it back up. Knee comes into twist, touch your right arm. Kick it back up. Step the left foot forward. Warrior 1. Inhale, lengthen front leg, reach up higher. Bend the front knee, arms alongside. Inhale, take it up. Exhale, take it down. Inhale up, keep the arms up. Bend the front knee. Open it up. Warrior 2. Lengthen front leg and reach up. Bend the front knee, warrior 2. Lengthen, reach up. Warrior 2. Lengthen, reach up. Warrior 2. Reverse warrior. Exhale, side angle. Left hand inside the foot, right arm. Extended side angle, right palm facing down and reaching forward. Half bind, right arm up and behind you, left shoulder stack. Inhale, release, come up. Reverse warrior. Exhale, Full bind this time. Left arm underneath you. Take the full bind, stack, lean back, and lift. If you're not taking the full bind, take the half bind instead. Release. Inhale, come up. Reverse warrior. Lengthen out the left leg. Triangle. Extended triangle. Right palm to face down and reach forward. Half bind. Right arm up and behind you. Stack. Raise your right arm back up again. Right hand to the floor. And then frame your left leg. Inhale, lengthen here. Exhale, fold over your left leg. And then working toward a revolved position of your triangle. Then keep your right hand down. Raise your left arm up to twist. Left palm to face down, reach forward to a diagonal. Left arm up and behind you, half bind to twist deeper. Then bend the front knee, inhale, circle it up. Lengthen out the left leg, come up into reverse triangle. Bend the front knee, hands to the floor. Left foot stepping back plank, lower all the way down to the belly. Progressive cobras, hands alongside the rib cage. Lift up, baby cobra. Exhale, lower arms all the way down. Inhale, lift up a little bit higher. Exhale, lower arms all the way down. Inhale, lift up even higher. Fullest extension you have. All the way down, child's pose, drawing your seat back toward the heels. Inhale, come up, camel pose. If you need extra padding to your knees and you have a blanket or a towel, go ahead and take your padding. Take about a fist distance between your knees, and that will give you your hips width. Tuck the toes under. Hands to your lower back, fingers rounding the top of the glutes. Camel pose, drawing the elbows back. Lean the hips forward. Take that into a back bend with the hands supporting to your lower back, or reach back for your heels. Broaden your chest, lean the hips forward. Gaze can keep looking forward, or if your neck is strong and healthy, draw back. The head. Take it back up. Walk your hands forward. Down dog. Inhale. Right heel up. Open up the hips. Bend the right knee. Right knee kick over to the right side. Open it back up, extend the right leg, right heel kick to the right side, open it back up, one-legged crow, right knee to back with the right arm, hold it there, or tip forward for the full balance of the one-legged crow, left leg up. Left leg can also go to the left side instead. Alright, step it back, right leg up, three-legged dog. Step the right foot forward, warrior one. Wrapping your hands back behind you, interlace, lift up, gaze upwards. Bow forward, devotional warrior. Stay in the forward fold, release your hands to the floor. Inch your left foot further back. So that you can reach your left hand out to the side, lower your left forearm to the floor, raise your right arm up into half bind, and twist. Raise your right arm up, reach toward the front of the room, and then traction your right hand to the floor and crawl the right fingertips out. Walk your right hand back in, lift the left elbow. Then start to shift it back into Skandasana. Hands together in prayer. Take a bind if you want. And then let's take a seat all the way down and take the full pose. Right hand to grab the left ankle, side bending over the right leg. Left arm reaching to the front of the room, or bind the hand to the foot and stack a little bit more. Take it back up, fold over the right leg. Take it back up, a peacock over to left side. You can modify it with the feet still touching down or shift forward and lift the feet into a straddling peacock. So lift back up, step the right foot down, face the left side, turn your palms back. So your hands are forward by about maybe 1.5 feet. Shift forward, bend the elbows, stay here or lift the feet. Step it back down. Readjust your hands. Turn the right toes back forward. Get back to the lunge of your warrior. Inhale, come up. Reverse warrior. Hands to the floor. Right foot stepping back plank. Inhale, one breath. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, left heel up. Open up the hips, bend the left knee. Left knee kick over to left side. Open it back up, extend the left leg. Left heel kick over to left side. Kick it back up, left knee to outside the left arm. Stay there for that prep for one-legged crow. Or shift forward, kick the right leg back. Your right leg can also go over to the right side instead. Step it back. Left leg up, three-legged dog. Step the left foot forward. Warrior one. Wrap the hands back behind you. Take the non-dominant thumb on top. Lift up, gaze up, ecstatic warrior. Bow forward, devotional warrior. Staying that forward fold, release your hands to the floor. Slide the right foot further back. Take the torso over to the right side. Right forearm comes down. Left arm up and behind you. Half bind to twist. Raise your left arm up and overhead. And then traction your left hand to the floor. Crawl the left fingertips out for the left arm, left shoulder stretch. Walk your hands back in, Skandasana. Bending your right knee. Draw the seat toward the floor, but you're hovering, right? And flexing left foot, hands together in prayer. You may stay there, or take the bind. Taking the full pose. Take the seat down. Left hand to grab the right ankle. Side bending over the left leg. Reach your right arm overhead. Or bind the hand to the foot. Stack. Begin to release degrees, come back up, folding over your left leg. Okay, and then we'll come up and work into the preparation for the straddling peacock to the right side. Alright, release your eyes, lift back up, lift the seat. As you step the left foot down, you're going to start to face the right side of the room. Your hands are forward by about 1.5 feet, but turn your hands the other way. Setting up for your peacock. Bend the elbows, tip forward, press the ribs onto your arms. Either stay with your toes on the floor or shift forward and raise your legs. Feet back down. Readjust your hands. Turn the left toes back forward. Coming into your lunge of warrior. Inhale, come up. Reverse warrior. Hands to the floor. Left foot stepping back plank. Inhale, one breath. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, right heel up. Right knee comes into twist. Touch your left arm. Kick it back up. Fall in triangle. Right leg over to left side. Lift up to extend. Take the seat down. Legs are 90 degrees. You're on the outside of the right foot, inside the left. Thoracic twisting. Reach your right hand forward. Lower the right forearm down. So the measurement, shoulder over your right elbow, 90 degrees. Try not to collapse down, but instead press into your right arm to lift the chest. So this right side should be lifting. Raise your left arm up and overhead to extend left side stretch. Keep that extension. Let the left shoulder start to drop down. Traction your left fingertips to the floor. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, crawl the left fingertips further forward for the left arm, left shoulder extension, going into your shoulder blades, into the mid-spine, into your thoracic twist. Now keep the resistance of the right arm, pressing down to lift, but let the left shoulder start to drop to twist. Walk your left hand in, raise your right arm up, threading the needle. Left arm threads underneath your right, your left fingertips are touching down. The more you crawl your left fingertips to the right side, the deeper the stretch to your left arm. Now start to bend your right elbow. You can actually lean your torso to your left in opposition and go deeper into the twist. Press into your right hand. Lift back up. Walk your hands back in. Reset for the down dog. Tuck the left toes under. Kick the right leg up. Three-legged dog. Step the right foot forward to the outside of the right hand for lizard. So the right toes can point straight forward. Line up the knee over the heel and draw in towards center. You can stay there, or if you need a little bit of help, turn the right toes out, right thigh out, and that will give you a modified position, easier for your hips. Walk your hands forward by about a foot, and then lower your forearms. This is your lizard. Lower the left knee down, untuck the toes. Wrap the right arm around the shin. Cheek down toward the floor. Staying here, or
if we can reach back around for the full bind. Take the full bind in the lizard.
And so for me, a little bit tight. So I'm going to take the modified position and I'm going to thread the right arm underneath my right leg and see if that works better. I think I'm still going to need a prop. Better. All right, wherever you are with that pose, start to finish up. Walk your hands back in. Now turn the right toes back out. We'll take the lizard or crescent moon variation of that. Turn the right toes out. Right thigh also turns out about 30 to 45 degrees. Walk your left hand a little bit wider, so now you have a wider triangle which you're balancing on. Raise your right arm up and behind you, half bind. Stay here to twist, or binding. Right hand to left foot and kick back. If you're taking this deeper, left hand to grab the right ankle, left elbow coming down to twist deeper. Now for those of you who are very deep and open in this pose, and you want to take this into your roadkill, you can do that too. Right? So roadkill, I can't do it, but I can give you the steps into it, is digging your right shoulder underneath your right knee. You have to turn the right toes back forward first. And then threading the head behind the right foot, grabbing the foot with your left hand. Then the double binding, right hand to your left foot. Nice, so head behind the foot, right hand behind your left, to grab the left foot. Alright, so that is your roadkill. Alright, let's start to break, walk it back in, turn the right toes forward, reset, and then let's work into your splits. So half split first. Flex your right foot, tuck the back toes, line up the hips over your left knee. Step the right foot back down, crawl the right toes forward, lunge forward again. Shift it back. Alright, so that's your preparation. Opening up the hamstrings, opening up the hips to prepare you for your split. So in your Hanumanasana, now keep it light on your right heel. Slide the right foot forward, inch your left knee back. Slide the right foot forward, inch your left knee back. So work toward your split. If you need your blocks or your blankets to insert underneath your right hamstrings to help you support, you can do that. If you need blocks to your hands, you can do that too. Right? If you don't have any props at all, go slow. Right? Even if you're hovering really high, that's okay. As long as you're working for the hamstring stretch into the hip opener, the split can be however high you need it to be or you interpret it to be. Alright, start to finish up. Now again, keep it light on the right heel so that when you lift up and you drag that foot back, it's not going to be too much friction. Right? You're going to shift it back and then step the right foot down, lunge forward once again, and then tuck the back toes, lift back knee, step it back, extend Hanumanasana, heels together, toes apart. Bend your knees and sit back toward the heels. Alright, so this is my favorite way of neutralizing the pose. If you prefer to walk it out side to side, however you like to neutralize. like this one. Alright, take it back to the down dog. Walk it out once again. Alright, come back to your stillness and your down dog. Raise your left leg up. Left knee comes into twist and touch your right arm. Kick it back up, fallen triangle. Left leg over to the right side. Lift and extend. Take the seat down, fallen triangle, fallen warrior. You're on the outer left leg, inner right. Walk your left hand further forward, lower your left forearm down. So again, measuring out for your shoulder over the elbow, 90 degrees with your left arm. Try not to collapse on the left arm, but instead push against your left arm to lift the upper torso. Raise your right arm up over the right ear. Going for the right side, stretch at the extension first. So that's what you're looking for to measure out to keep that extension for your thoracic twist. Now keep the right arm extension, let the right shoulder start to descend and face toward the floor. Take the right fingertips down. Keep the left arm lifting, right? Left shoulder lifting, Press into your left forearm down to lift the left shoulder. Keeping that height, reach your right hand forward as you twist deeper by drawing the right shoulder toward the floor. That deepens your middle thoracic twist. Keep the legs active to help you support the pose. All right. Walk your right hand in. Lift the left elbow up. Keep your left hand. Then thread the right arm underneath. Keep the top of the hand and the fingernail side of the hand to the floor. So as you keep reaching right hand to left side, you can start to bend your left elbow. Also, leaning your torso over to the right could give you the stretch you're looking for. Alright, so you're taking your thoracic twist once again in a different way. Press into your left hand, lift it back up, walk your hands back in. So preparing to take the left leg up, three-legged dog. Tuck the right toes under, pick up the left leg, three-legged dog. Step the left foot forward to outside the left hand, lizard pose. So if your hips are pretty open and you want to challenge your hip opening, keep your left toes forward, left knee over the heel, drawn in towards center line. And then walk your hands forward to lower your forearms. If you need a little bit of help, turn the left toes out, left thigh out, 45 degrees, and then come back, walk your hands forward, forearms down. Alright, so if you want to deepen and bind into that lizard, right knee down, untuck the toes. I'm going to try this time for the bind through the front of the shin again. I'm going to take the block to my right shoulder. So for me, I need a little bit of help. If you can flatten toward the floor, with a very stable position and not fall out to the side, and you can take a full bind with the arms, take it. If you need a little bit of help, take all the props that you need. I'm going to need arms through my leg instead. All right. Start to break. Make your way back up. Alright, keep the right knee down. Now, if you have the left, lift the torso. If you have your left toes pointing forward, I want you now to point the left toes out to side. left thigh also turns up. So it's important that your foot and your thigh are turning on the same angle. What you do not want is the foot to turn out, but the knee to turn in, because you see how this torques into your knee, because they're going in opposite directions, right? And this could be very difficult for your knees. So instead, if you point the foot and thigh both to the same direction, then your ankle and your left knee are not taking the brunt of the work, but you're going into the hips, which is a much more natural position for you to take here. All right? Then you're going to walk your right hand a little bit wider. Raise your left arm up and behind you for the half line. Now make sure that the hips are leaning forward and not falling out to the side of the leg into the hip, right? Rotation happens at the spine. If you then want to bind, bend your right knee, grab the outside of the foot, and kick back. If you're taking it further, right hand, grab the left ankle, right elbow coming down, and twist deeper. And then for those of you who are going for your roadkill, I'm going to come back up, turn the toes forward. So again, I can't do it, I just don't have the flexibility. I know that some of you can. So turn the left toe back forward, dig the left shoulder underneath. So the object is to get the head behind the foot. If you can get the head behind the foot comfortably, then you can bend your right knee and bind. You see? You can get the head behind the foot. Alright, so that is your roadkill. Alright, wherever you are, start to make your way back up. Turn the left toes back forward, readjust your foot, and then you're going to take a half split. Tuck the right toes under, shift the hips back, line up the hips over your right knee, flex your left foot. So you're working on preparation to go into Hanumanasana, your full split. So left hamstring stretch into hips, back to hamstrings, and then we're going forward. Alright, step the left foot back down, crawl the left foot further forward, and lunge forward again. You see how this is a slightly deeper lunge than when you take the other position? Alright, shift back one more time for the hamstring stretch. Now, again, be light on the front heel so that you can slide forward. Supporting with your hands, slide forward, right knee goes back, slide the left foot forward, right knee goes back further. Keep supporting with your hands, or take a blanket or block underneath your left hamstring. So I'll show it to you first what that looks like. Right, so when you have this elevation and this support, you may not even need your hands anymore, right? So that's the beauty of using this, because then this can help prop you up. However, it does get too easy and you end up taking the pose too easily so that you're not actually working on anything, right? So I would prefer if you work mindfully through the actual split. Right? So even if you're a little higher and you're working with your hands, you can always allow yourself to sink in a little bit deeper through your breath. 2 more breaths. Alright, let's begin to break. So again, be light on your front heel. Support with your hands. As you lift up, drag the left foot all the way back. Then shift forward again. Step the left foot back down. Support with your hands. Tuck the back toes. Lift the back knee. And step the left foot back. I like extended Malasana, but take whatever shapes you like to neutralize your hips and move it around. And again, take the knees down, untuck the toes, child's pose. Alright, take the next 5 breaths in the child's pose or any inversion variation you like. Headstand, forearm stand, handstands. Pigeon, left leg up. Draw the left knee in, land that shin to the floor, and your right knee further back. Elongate through the spine. You know what? I take it back. Let's come back to down dog. Let's go to the right side first. We just did so much on the left side. Normally, I like to reverse leading legs, but at this point, we've done such depth with the left side, I want to go back to the left side again. All right, let's go to the right side. Inhale, right heel up. Draw the right knee in. Land that shin to the floor for your pigeon. Set up your pose, elongate through the spine, and make your way forward. Right, those of you who are familiar with me, right? My own philosophy is this. If we always lead with the same leg or same side doing anything first, and always take that side, we create asymmetry. We always have one side that's more dominant than the other because we always do one side first, right? So my own philosophy is halfway point, a little past the halfway point, I start leading with the other side. So oftentimes, by the time I get to pigeon, I start leading with the other side. So that's why I came with the left leg first, right? But we just did so much stuff on the left side, so deep on the left side, to now come into the left side again without going into other stuff that are a little bit more neutralizing. I just felt that it was too much on the left side. So that's the reason why there was that confusion, right? And that's the reason why those of you who are familiar with my practice notice that, normally he starts with the left leg in pigeon, and I'm coming back to the right. So that's the reason why. Right, take your variations if you are working on anything, if you haven't already started. My variations could be lifting back up for any kind of binding you like. You can also stay forward folding, twisting one direction. I actually prefer to go the opposite direction, right? Taking the outer right seat to the floor, move your right heel further forward, take the shin more parallel to the front of the mat. And take the torso over toward the left side, and then take right tricep to sole the foot, hands together in prayer, and twist. I prefer this way of twisting, probably because I need more hip opening, right? Right, my own personal philosophy is choose the variation that is hardest for you, that is most necessary for you, right? So you have to work on those things, right? Because that's where you need help. And so by constantly practicing, you hope to get easier on those poses that are difficult. All right, let's start to break. Make your way back up. Walk your hands in, tuck the back toes, and press it right back to down dog. And pedal out the legs, walk it out side to side. Right, it's so easy to just take the easy poses, right? Which, of course, there are times when we want to just go easy. We don't always have to make the yoga practice a big struggle, right? But at the same time, there might be circumstances where you feel like, you know what? If I want progress in something, I really have to put the work and the time in something, right? So, in some of those poses, I would recommend for you to take a harder variation and work toward getting a little bit closer to an easier way of doing that pose, right? An easier time doing that pose. All right, second side, left leg up. Take the left knee in, land that shin to the floor. Set up your pose, which means your left knee, left thigh angles out to the side. You're balancing on the left shin, inch your right knee as far back as you can to lower your seat. Once you draw up to a vertical position, you should feel pretty balanced here. And then make your way forward when you're ready. Forearms or pillows of the hands and resting your forehead. And so keep in mind that one of the things we always try to work toward is symmetry in the body. What you do to one side, you hope to try to do evenly to the other side. Of course, taking into consideration your dominant versus your non-dominant side. So according to my teacher, Dr. Mitra, if you are weaker or less flexible on one side, then you take, relatively, twice as long on that side to open it up to make it stronger, right? Which kind of makes sense, right? If you are strong on one side over another, like if your arms are strong on one side over the other, you might want to take dumbbells and work on the weaker side twice as much so that it catches up to the stronger side, right? So that's kind of like the philosophy behind it. For those of you taking variations, make sure you start working on something, right? So, working on mermaid bias. Same hand, same foot. Mermaid 1. Revolve position of mermaid 1. Maybe binding with both hands, kicking back for the shoulder opener. Maybe reaching the arms back. Arms up. Whatever you took. Then I went additionally into the dragonfly kind of bind kind of shape, right? So take the left seat down, or ankles to knee. Move the left heel forward, which is really ankles to knee shape, right? So you have to flex your left foot, shin is more parallel to front of the mat. You're sitting on the outer leg, left leg, outer left hip. Then angle your torso toward the right and lean forward. You're hoping to take the left tricep to the sole of the left foot and hands together in prayer. So that part of it is your dragonfly. And then lean back to the left side so you can get a nice stretch, nice resistance against your left arm as you lean back for your twist. Make your way back up. Take the hands back down, tuck the back toes, and lift to press back to the down dog. And pedaling out the legs, walking it out side to side. And then walk your feet forward toward your hands. Take the seat down. Recline twisting. So hands go to either side to help support the weight of your torso. As you slide the hands out, lower the back onto the floor. Left arm stays out, left knee comes in, and twist to the right. Take it back to center. Switch legs, switch arms, twist to the left. Back center again. Hug both knees in. Step the feet to the floor. Slide the legs forward, let the feet separate, toes turned out. Arms long, side of body, palms face up. Let the shoulders, neck, and head release, eyes closed, lips gently touching, breath is soft. Shavasana, final relaxation, letting it all go. Begin to draw the breath back in, moving the fingers and the toes. Reach the arms overhead, stretching in opposite directions. And then rolling over to the right side and come up to a comfortable cross-legged position. Reconnect to an even seat, a lengthened spine, shoulders broad, breath deep, and let the neck be free. Inhale for Om. Hands together in prayer. Bowing forward, sealing in practice. Inhale, come up. Namaste. Thank you so much, everyone, for sharing your practice with me. Please go to my website, simhayoga.com, for the full streaming schedule, as well as my payment information for Venmo and for PayPal. My preferred way of payment is through Venmo, and my handle is Simha Yoga Lab. 4-digit ID code is 8096. Costs are $10 if you're having a difficult time. $5 is fine. So I'm streaming on Instagram and Facebook, and it's saved onto the posts, as well as then uploading the videos to my YouTube channel, Simha Yoga Lab. The video audio is better on YouTube, so if you're not actually streaming with me and you're taking classes at any other time, you should probably go to YouTube instead for a much better visual experience. Okay, thank you for your time. Be well. Take care. I will see you soon.